Welcome to 2019 and welcome to our new set right here, Valley Spotlight.
Thank you, Avalon Golf and Country Club Inn and Resort, for having us in.
Yes, we are going to be taking our show and being able to show some really great spaces and some great things that happen right here at Avalon Golf and Country Club Inn and Resort. And this is our new home.
This is it.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And we had a lot of things going on this show. If your New Year's resolution was to eat a little bit better, Mark Canzonetta is going to take care of that, along with Josh from Stone Fruit.
Some of these juices that these guys are creating, I wish we could just, run around the corner and get one right now.
All right. We're going to talk about salt. Some is good for you. Some is bad for your car. We're going to take you through that too.
Some of them are also bad for just Michael in general.
You'll see. You'll see. Keep it tuned right here. But first we start with
a huge 90-year anniversary. This one is for the Sunrise Inn in Warren. The story of the food, the people, it's a win-win combination that we hope lasts another 90 years.
It may seem like the most typical interaction we see at a restaurant, friends catching up with good conversation over great food.
When you come here, it's convenient. Everybody knows you. Very quickly they learn who you are. And it's just simple pleasures.
Born and raised in Warren and been coming here since I was a little kid. When I was in high school, I had friends who worked here as their jobs when we were all growing up.
John Fowler and Jeff Goodman, two Warren-based attorneys, have been having lunch right here at the Sunrise Inn for decades. And it's because this place feels like home.
The staff is incredible. They're friendly. They welcome everybody that comes through the door. 90% of the time, if you walk in here at lunch, the owner is here and he's greeting people and making sure everybody is seated and comfortable. It's just that kind of place.
The owner Jeff is referring to is Ken Hyderis. People talk about you a lot.
I'm sure. Some of it might be good too, huh?
Right? They talk about you, they talk about this place, they talk about everything you've done.
90 years. I think it's kind of neat, to be honest with you. If you think about it, you get businesses that open and close, pretty quickly. I think 90 years it's a pretty good milestone.
Ken is quick to point out why he believes this business has been such a historic success.
The people that work here really make the place. Like Bobby's been here almost 30 years. John's been here 35. Adele, everybody has been here. And the people, that's what makes an organization. Not, the building and everything, but it's the people. If they're happy, they're taking care of everybody. It's really a good situation.
With an endless supply of energy and humor, Ken's warmth is felt throughout this entire organization. It's that kind of warmth that has been passed down from one generation to the next. Ken's mother has watched this story unfold for her son year after year.
Kenny has worked here for I don't know how many years. Before 79, I think. Yeah, he worked here many years. And he went from the beginning, worked his way up, whatever he was. And my husband was not hard on him, but he made him do what he had to do. And turned him into what he is, which is good.
Beth still makes her way into the restaurant several times a week, and her grandson, Tom, will continue to learn the family business.
I'm 25 years old. I've been here my entire life. There's people that work here that have been here longer than I've even been alive. I know waitresses and cooks that are here that took care of me when I was little. They would hold me in the kitchen. My uncle would take me behind the bar and have me dance for the bartenders. So it's definitely a special memory, and it's continued thus far. And like I said, everyone's a big family here.
One big family who still uses the same recipes for pizza, mouth-watering dishes, and sweet treats that have kept generations coming back year after year.
That hasn't happened by accident. You ask anybody who's from Warren, Ohio, who grew up in Warren, Ohio, who's visited Warren, Ohio, they'll tell you that Sunrise Pizza is the gold standard for pizza, especially Briar Hill pizza, anywhere. And people make pilgrimages to come here from all over the country.
And the biggest part of their 90-year celebration, where they'll be giving away a gift card, Michael, worth $1,929 since they started in 1929.
I love it.
Yes, just go to the sunriseinnofwarren.com if you want to register, or their Facebook page. So, gotta love those guys. Gotta love that pizza.
Not just pizza either.
Right.
We had some Ida gyro the other day. It was fantastic.
So good.
All right, when we come back, we're heading into the test kitchen with Mark Canzonetta and a special guest. Stick around.
Frank Marzullo here. The forecast may keep you guessing. The snow, the rain, the ice, none of it is all that nice. Step into Ryers and walk out with shoes and boots at a price that is nice. The winter clearance is happening now, and selected styles in every department are 20 to 75% off. Plus, there's a 0% chance that you'll pay sales tax, and there's new markdowns all the time. If only forecasting were that easy. The Ryers Winter Clearance Sale in beautiful downtown Sharon.
The Avalon Athletic Club at Boardman is the perfect place for the whole family to shape up and get moving.
This is your chance to play top-tier tennis 12 months a year.
Plus, take advantage of Avalon's newest state-of-the-art fitness facility and relax in our steam and sauna rooms.
Your family deserves to train with the best equipment and the best facilities. And with our Avalon membership, you'll have access to all 4 of our world-class locations.
Call us today for affordable membership pricing, and
The best is really yet to come in 2019.
to the test kitchen. New year, new me. That's how I look at it. Mark Canzonetta is here. Special guest this week, Josh Langenheim from Stone Fruit Coffee Empire. How many places now, Josh?
As of right now, we have 5, and we have a trailer.
Here we grow again, right?
We grow again.
That's awesome, man.
All right, what are we going to do to be a little more healthy?
Well, you know what? We can do a lot of things, Mike. You know, and I'm starting it off myself this year with my wife. We're going to try to do some things with meal replacements.
Okay.
Okay, and that can be a couple of different things. It can be smoothies. It can be juices. You know, take that, get your high antioxidants, high energy first thing in the morning, kickstart your metabolism, and get ready for the day.
And we're going to show you how easy it is to do. We have a fancy schmancy juicer here.
Yeah,
we have a lot of benefits.
Yeah, it does. And you know, this is a cold press machine from Brayville. It's one of their top models. And what it does, it cold extracts all the nutrients and puts all the fiber stuff off to the side.
So in other words, it takes the skin and the seeds and puts it on one side, and then the juice
and
comes
we have
on
the healthy
other
juice on the other side.
Fantastic. All right, what are we going to do first?
I think we're going to do an antioxidant. You know, high antioxidants. One of the best antioxidants you can get is kale. Kale, sometimes called the dreaded enemy of vegetables. Okay?
A lot of people probably do.
Well, everybody loves kale, but you have to disguise it.
Right, you have to put it and make it good.
Exactly. So we're going to make it good with some other things. So we're going to use some kale, some cucumber, some celery, some lime, some ginger, and a little bit of fresh mint.
Okay.
So that's going to kind of disguise the kale a little bit, the flavor profile of that. So why don't we get started?
Let's go.
So we're going to fire up the machine. We're going to put this on high. It's going to make a lot of noise, so don't be afraid of the noise. So go ahead and remove that. And you're just going to start with a cucumber.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Let it go.
So I need this to...
Yes. Push that down. And let's get the kale stems and all. And let's put the kale in there.
Oh, what the kale?
There you go. You know, when you don't have the strength to work the juicer, you really need to work out.
Yeah.
You want me to get in there? All right, Josh.
So now a little bit of celery, some more kale because you want to go intermittent so the machine doesn't clog up. So part of that disguising the flavor and great for you, fresh ginger. We put some fresh ginger in there, some fresh mint, some more celery. And you know, I like a little bit of lime, and I'm going to take a half a lime. I'm going to leave the skin on because that's where all the flavor is, the zest.
Whoa! It almost bounced right out.
And that's it. And as you can see, it takes and separates all the pulp, all the seeds, all the fiber, and it makes clean juice on this side. So we're just going to take this off.
Okay.
And we're going to pour it in here.
Listen, that was intense.
That was very intense,
I didn't
wasn't
expect it,
I
actually.
wasn't prepped for that.
Mike, if you want to turn that to off.
Gotcha.
In the middle. And look at how beautiful that juice is.
It looks
When you go to all those juice shops and you see this, and some people put wheatgrass in there. If you want it a little bit sweeter, a nice healthy sweetener is honey, or you can use agave nectar. So here we go.
I love kale.
And I understand this is like you guys' kryptonite.
It's not my favorite, but what's so good about it? What's so good that's
Well, it's pure vitamins. It's like it's shocking your system with vitamins, just like Josh is going to talk about with his coffee a little bit later. So cheers.
Right.
Here's to a healthier 2019, and let me see what you think.
It's not that bad.
No.
That's not that bad.
Pick up the lime, you pick up the mint.
Oh, I taste the ginger.
I love kale.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you wanted to make this a little bit, like I said, you could add honey to it, you could add agave nectar, or you could add a couple pieces of apple to this.
Oh, there you go.
And that would be great. So I think this is a great start, and you want to drink this all, and you're going to feel the effects, kind of like you have with your espresso.
You just take it down.
Yeah, well, we're going to slug these down, and then when we come back, Josh is going to tell us a really cool way that they're doing things at Stone Fruit to get you a little bit healthier in the new year, but still enjoy that cup of coffee or hot latte in the morning. Be right back.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
All right, we are back. We were all juiced up. Now we're going to have some coffee.
I am juiced up.
Josh, remember him from Stone Fruit? He is here, and he's talking about the different ways. What makes Stone Fruit so different than the other places, in your opinion?
Sure. So at Stone Fruit, we are everything coffee, right? So we source it, roast it, grind it, brew it, drink it. Listen, guys, we love it.
Yeah.
And it's the best.
Appreciate that.
And it turns out, if you grind it right there, you drink it right there, you get a better flavor than if you do it at different times, right?
You 100% do. So we want to remember the rule of the threes, right? So raw coffee lasts approximately 3 years. Roasted coffee gives you about 3 months, right? But ground coffee is only going to last you about 3 minutes. So it's very important that we're only going to grind what we use.
People like their coffee the same way every single day. Now we're going to turn you on to cold brew and tell people why it's different.
Yeah, so it's going to be something a little bit different than maybe what we're used to. Cold brew coffee. So there's a few benefits that we want to talk about. One of the benefits is that it's much less acidic. So anybody that has some stomach issues, or we enjoy that cup of coffee, or maybe that extra cup of coffee, but we can't handle the acidity, cold brew coffee is phenomenal for that because it's very, very low acid. And the second one that most people are going to enjoy is that it's super highly caffeinated. So there's much more caffeine in a cold brew coffee than in a regular cup.
So how many cups would a cold brew equal one normal cup?
How does it translate?
I would probably say that one cold brew coffee is equivalent to about 2 regular cups.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, it's going to be completely different because of
now,
that
is that 2 regular cups of coffee, not Frankenstein?
Yeah, so we're talking about Frankenstein. We're at a completely different level here.
That's a bean that they have. How many? I mean, you have so many different beans.
We do. So as of right now, we have about 15 different blends, and then we deal with a ton of different single origins. So we literally have something for every taste. Again, coffee is very subjective, so we want to have something for everybody.
All right, you want to get started, Mark?
Yeah, so we're going to make a low-calorie macchiato.
Okay.
So a macchiato traditionally, Josh, has a lot of things in it that has a lot of extra calories, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So we're going to do a protein-based macchiato. So I'm going to start off with a couple scoops of ice.
This will be a cold one. It won't be the hot.
Yeah, this is going to be a couple. So like 3 scoops, because there's 3 of us, so we'll do 3 scoops of ice.
Okay.
We're going to do 6 scoops of protein powder. Your favorite protein powder. This should be vanilla. Or if you happen to have a salted caramel or a French vanilla, you can use that. We're going to use about a half a cup per serving of almond milk, and this is organic almond milk, so it's really, really good. And Josh, can you pour in about 24 ounces?
You got it.
And I'm going to add a little bit of salted caramel from Toroni. Very no calorie. It's sugar free, and we're just going to add a little bit of that. And then we're going to make this awesome smoothie.
So in there is just regular coffee, right, Josh?
This is just cold brew coffee.
Okay.
All right, it's going to make a lot of noise, so don't be afraid. We're just going to turn that on. We're going to let it get happy. We're going to let it get thick. We're going to get all those flavors blend together. Josh's stone fruit. We're going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to pour it into our glasses. Look at that. Doesn't that look great?
That was phenomenal.
So if you have a sugar fix and you're trying to watch your weight, this is a perfect way to get over that hump during the midday, or a great way to start your day before you go to work. And then Mike's going to garnish that with some very high cacao chocolate, which means it's very low in fat and high in chocolate flavor.
And Mark, if I could add, if you don't have time to do this at home, we do have a protein coffee that we serve at Stone Fruit. It's called the Enormous Bean.
Awesome.
Because protein plus caffeine equals the Enormous Bean.
I love it. I love it. Mike?
Sir.
All right,
guys.
let's give it a go.
All right, cheers, everybody.
That's
Cheers.
our own good-for-you macchiato.
I think that's great.
Pretty good.
Wow, does that stone fruit come through?
That one.
And if
that
you don't
really
know
comes
how to
through great.
do it, and if you need explanation on the website, they do that, right?
Absolutely. Stonefruitcoffee.com under education, and we have a breakdown of how to just about brew everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And dude, we're so blessed to have you as a partner at Bistro 1907 with our
it's a
coffee
pleasure.
service.
Absolutely.
It really is.
It's an honor.
Good job, guys.
All right, guys.
Take
Cheers to a healthy 2019.
Cheers.
Normally I'd be mad at you because I had a lot of juice and stuff instead of something good, but it was tasty and it's good. A good New Year's resolution.
I stopped in just to say hello to you guys that day, and it was a really great combination. Good stuff. I mean, really good stuff.
Thank you, Mark and Josh. Nice job. All right. Well, if you have had a problem with the weather, it's warm, then it's cold, then it's warm, then it's cold again. Really messes with you, and it messes with your sinuses a little bit. But luckily for us, there's a doctor in Warren that has your back. Oh, and has a lot of important things on your front as well.
As a nose and sinus doctor, I want to utilize things that are going to be beneficial for my patients.
Dr. Tonia Farmer has been studying the ear, nose, and throat for years. She's one of the tops in her field, and she keeps seeing the same problem: patients who become addicted to nasal sprays.
It's so common. It's so common. And it's so easy to just pick that spray up over the counter. And you don't know, because the longer you use it, the worse it makes your nose. It gives you that rebound congestion. And I, as a physician, I have a hard time getting patients off of those sprays.
What's in them that makes them so bad?
What it literally is doing is squeezing the blood vessels in the nose. It's making them smaller so it opens the nasal passages. That's what it's doing.
Oh.
But over time, that can be dangerous to you.
Then about 3 years ago, Dr. Farmer began researching something she did not know a ton about: the benefits of Himalayan sea salt and salt therapy.
I knew the benefits of the salt. I knew that it could help them. So I started looking into what is something natural that I can do to kind of substitute a more natural remedy for this. So I started researching the essential oils, talking to some certified aromatherapists, and came up with a formula for the nasal inhaler.
So here it is, Dr. Farmer's nasal inhaler. It's part of her new Salt Me line that includes a body scrub, cocoa butter, and soon to be released vapor rub. But it's the inhaler that she's most excited about.
I just think it's bomb. I think it works wonderful.
But how does it work?
It's non-medicated, so it doesn't have that decongestant medication in it. It's aromatherapy or essential oils that are mixed and infused in the Himalayan sea salt. Inside a normal inhaler, you have a wick, and you would just drop the medication on the wick. There's no wick in here, so if you shake it, this is Himalayan sea salt. The research that went into it, went behind it, and because I know the function of the nose and the sinuses, I always say I know what the nose needs. So, you know, so that's why I chose the essential oils specifically that are in that inhaler.
It appears to be a perfect remedy for the new type of consumer, one that does the research before buying and buying into the product.
People want it more natural. People wanted more natural types of things, so I had to broaden my mindset to look at more of the natural things. And now I'm in love with Himalayan sea salt and essential oils. Like, I can't get enough of it.
And neither can her patients. So far, the inhaler is getting rave reviews.
They get an instant relief. They do. I mean, instantaneously do they get relief from their congestion. And they just love it. And they're so thankful for it. So that makes me feel good. I mean, that's the reason why I went into medicine, to be able to improve someone's health and well-being. And doing this, I know that I'm doing it as safe and effective as possible, you know, and they're not getting addicted to something.
All right, to pick up one of those inhalers, the website is saltmepink.com, or you can get them at our office right there in Warren. And if you're worried about the kids taking something harsh, there's a special formula for them. So if you're 11 and under, they have a special inhaler for those folks.
And we know a few people who have had some success with this.
And it works. I'm telling you, it works.
It does. So great job to Dr. Farmer. And you.
She's the best. All right, when we come back, Lauren visits with Kelly Warren.
I sure do. We're going to have some tips on what to do with your pets when you're selling your home or when you're buying a home.
And I'm going to put a local car wash to the test.
Hi, I'm Barbara Corcoran. Are you thinking of selling your home but you're not sure which agent to hire? Go to kellysoldit.com and check out Kelly Warren's guarantee to sell your home, or she will buy it. Go to kellysoldit.com and get your home sold.
At the Sunrise Inn, the secret is simple. 90 years of the best dough, 90 years of the best ingredients, and 90 years of feeding family and friends. Join us in celebrating our 90th anniversary. Enter your chance to win a gift card worth $1,929. Register at sunriseinandwarren.com or go to our Facebook page.
Take it from me, it's as easy as pie, pizza pie.
Cheers to the next 90 years from all of us at the Sunrise Inn.
Today on Cat Chat with Kelly Warren. No, Cal, we're having some fun with the animals today. All joking aside, you know, when we go into people's homes and people are, of course, you know, walking in and out, these little guys are a big part of our homes, and they don't understand what's going on. So what are we supposed to do as pet owners and homeowners?
Yes.
When she senses I'm not a cat
She's like,
person.
what are we doing?
She
This is
knows
my
it.
friend Ellie.
Hi,
And
Ellie.
So our pets are part of our families.
They are.
And so I get buyers and sellers all the time say to me, like, you know, well, while I'm at work and somebody wants to see the house, what I do with my pets.
That's the first thing I would ask about my Molly.
Yes.
She would not like it, random people coming in the house.
Well, so what we find is with the cats, most of the time they'll just run and hide. They'll do their own thing. Sometimes I have to put in the showing remarks, don't let the cat out. Sometimes they want to sneak out.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
With dogs, it's a little bit different. You know, some people have a fear. Sometimes the dogs are bigger. Their barks are loud. They scare people sometimes. So either crate them or let us know what room the dog's going to be in. Or the best thing is if you or a family or friend could take the dog for a ride or a walk during the showing and get them out of the house. That's best.
What about all the hair?
The hair. Look at this.
I got a lot of dog hair.
I'm wearing
Yes.
black, and she is giving hair right now.
You are beautiful, though.
Lint rollers are amazing, even on your furniture. Yep.
All over,
You know
huh?
how many of those vacuums have that like brush thing that you can take the cat fur right off of there, or the dog fur, or whatever it is. So that's one thing to do. And then I'm gonna let you go because she's done. We're done
I've
with
had
cats.
enough of you, Warren.
But so watch out for your hair. And then the other thing that we never want to talk about, but let's face it, cat odors and dog owners and animal odors. So
my house stinks right now.
Well, and we get
It
blind
does.
to it in our own homes.
Oh, for sure. Nose blind over here.
But when you walk into somebody else's animal odor, you smell that.
Yeah, nobody's invited to my house these days. What do we do with it, though? You got to rip up carpeting? You just cover it up? How do you do it?
First, keep your pets clean. Keep your spaces clean. You want to clean it more than try and overpower it. Nothing worse than a bad cat odor with then tons of candle odor over top of it, you know. So just
you
really
won't be nose blind anymore. You'll be nose sick.
Just be aware of it, and don't feel criticized if you've got a good agent who says to you, hey, by the way, your cow smells, you know.
Right.
Because we want to be honest with you and let you know, because the buyers are smelling it and not saying anything, and you want your home showing to be a pleasant experience.
Be honest.
Yes.
Be honest with Kelly and her entire team at Kelly Warren and Associates. Always good to have you, and
Thanks
that's great
for having us
advice.
again.
And questions I had in my own head too.
Yeah,
So
our cat guest ran away. So.
it's okay. Ellie had enough. It's okay. What is the phone number, and how do people get a hold of you?
They can call or text us at 330-717-2689. Online at kellysoldit.com, and on that website we have a 50 ways to sell your home thing, and in there it talks about some of the pet things too.
Very good to know. Thank you, Kel.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Cat Chat with Kelly Warren.
You're going to need a cat.
Coming to you soon. We have room now.
I didn't realize that she was such an aficionado on cats.
She is. She's good at most things.
All right, are you ready for this?
I don't even know if the word ready can prepare myself for what we're about to see.
You know how Consumer Reports takes a product and then tests it to see how good it is? Well, we thought we'd do that in our own special way at the Classy Clean Car Wash in Hubbard, and boy, did it pass with flying colors.
Obviously, the salt on your car, you get just dirt. Dirt is terrible for your car.
Winter in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. It takes its toll on you, and it takes its toll on your car.
The salt, especially when it's underneath, it's close to your rotors on your brakes and your gas line.
Chrissy Finaghy and her family have 2 car washes now. This Classy Clean Car Wash in Hubbard is the newest state-of-the-art addition. And thankfully, with its new technology and purified water system, we can fight back against Mother Nature.
when we started building this one, they had brought that up to us that, it would be better for the cars so that you get all the impurities out of the water. And as you're rinsing it, all of those chemicals work better, getting your spot-free rinse, getting all of your waxes on there. And as it dries better, and there's no grime left on your car. It's just all in the water.
The water, the waxes, and the soaps, all of that formulated just the right way really makes a difference.
Like I said, if you have a little spot of rust or a little paint chip, anything like that on not only underneath but on top of your car, it just can go bad really quickly. As soon as the weather breaks, you should get that cleaned off as soon as the roads dry, because then you might be getting ready for another bout of snow. We lived in Northeast Ohio, so it's hard to say when it's going to do whatever it wants to do outside. So as soon as the roads dry up and that salt gets dry on the road, it's always good to come in and get your car cleaned off.
Chrissy says don't skimp when you get your car washed. The higher levels you pay more for will pay off down the road.
Everybody thinks that, oh, you're just trying to make extra money. No, we're not. What it is we're trying to help you preserve your investment. Your car is like a home. So it's not like you're going to go and just buy another one next week or in a couple of months. You have to preserve what you have. So that's what we try to help you do.
Now, the best way to try it is to actually try it.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to try it. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. A little nervous, Mike.
Oh, not as nervous as I am, I promise. Oh, no, not a car. My idea was to walk right through. And with the help of my daughter's sparkly swim goggles, I feel like I'm ready. First, just like the car, you got to get that power wash thing before you go in. It's very important. A little rinse, and the first of 3 wax applications come next. The overhead scrubber really did the job, and once I got around that, more spinners to make sure no speck of dirt was left. More wax to seal in the shine, plus a final rinse, and then the dryers. And here I am, sparkly clean and ready for the road. You don't want a super harsh thing on your car.
No, you do not.
If a human can get through it.
You got through it.
How much I owe you?
You're good, Mike. You're good.
All right, don't try that ever.
Don't ever.
Don't even ask the people at the car wash.
That is not a good idea.
It was a good idea.
This show is about him living out his dreams.
Right.
Really,
That was one of them.
End of the day. I'm so glad you're okay. And Chrissy, thank you.
She's my girl. Thank you. Thank you, Finaghy family. You're the best. All right, that's it. You want to pop some champagne?
Yeah, congratulations, Michael, on
I did.
That was good. On our
on our
new
first
set.
show and the new digs.
Yes, and thank you to Avalon Golf and Country Club and to everyone who is making this show possible. We could not do it without you. So cheers to our sponsors in 2019.
Have a good day.